Wow, it is a beautiful day, and we are just enjoying nature today, enjoying having fun, kinship, breaking bread, building our businesses together. And as I build a business with friends and family and new business partners, one thing that I commonly see is people that give up just a little too soon. And it really breaks my heart because the one sure way not to succeed in anything is to give up. Think about your job and your career. Are there times you probably wanted to quit? Just pack it in and go home? If you did, I guess you're not in that career anymore, right? Think about high school and college. I'm sure there's times that you wanted to give up. It gets tough. Think about your relationship, any relationship, with your parents, with your spouse, with your children. There are trying times and everything, but if we give up, we're never going to succeed. And when I think about giving up or succeeding, it comes down to a story that just really gets me excited. I mean, have you ever heard the story of the donkey? The story of the donkey gets me excited because an old donkey was best friends with a farmer. This farmer didn't have family. All he had was his donkey. This donkey worked with him in the yard and in the fields every single day. Well, as time went on, the donkey started not being able to carry the load that he could before. And the farmer knew there was going to be a time when he'd have to make a decision, that he might have to get rid of the donkey, so to speak. Well, around that time, the farmer's decision came sooner than he thought. He was digging a well in the backyard, and one night he went to sleep and heard the most horrible cry he had ever heard in his life. And he got up to look, and the donkey had fallen into the well that he was building for the farm. So this donkey is 30 feet deep, and he has no idea how to get this old donkey, his best friend, out of the well. So he knocked on some doors because back then there was no telephone, and he asked advice from his neighbors, other farmers, and they decided that the best thing to do so the donkey didn't starve to death was to just bury the donkey alive. So his other farmer friends got in there and they started shoveling dirt onto the donkey. And when I first heard this, as you're thinking, this is a pretty sad story. But the donkey had a different idea of what was going to happen at the end of this story. As all these farmers shoveled dirt on this old donkey that could barely pull a load anymore, the donkey would take the dirt that they were shoveling on its back and shake it off. And as he shook it off, he would step up on that dirt. And the more they piled on that donkey, he would shake it off and step on it again until he got to a point where he could just walk out of that well. And that's what we need to do in our lives and in our business. We need to be that donkey and not give up. When a business partner quits and we can't get a hold of them anymore, they join the witness protection program. Shake it off and step up. Go talk to someone else. When your dad tells you that you're in a pyramid scheme and it's never going to work, shake it off and step up. You can't quit because you won't succeed. I urge you to have the courage of that old donkey, and every time you get something bad that happens to you, you shake it off and step up. And sometimes stepping up just means calling your upline, explaining to them what happened, and they can impart some wisdom on you, because I assure you it's happened to them. So don't ever give up on your dreams or on your success, because once you give up, you've thrown it all away. You can never, ever rekindle that flame once you walk away from something. So we'll see you soon, and remember the donkey that just stepped up, and keep stepping up in your business.